Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Suzanne Kramer for Mr. Aguirre.
And are you Mr. Aguirre?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this was a recall back for sentencing because the court wanted the CPS worker here, and the state informed the court that they were unable to have the CPS worker here. So both parties had no objection to the court reviewing the CPS records. Is that correct, state and defense?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And so outside the agreement, the state was requesting no contact with the complainant. And my understanding, defense, you were opposed to that.
Back then, yes, I was, as I am now.
All right. So state, you're asking for no contact. And I will tell you, the court's concerns was that drugs were being grown in the child's room.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And from reading the CPS records, it's the court's understanding that the child does go to school. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the...
What?
All right. If you're tested today, what would the result be? And let me just tell you before you answer me. If you're negative, I will remove the no contact order. But if you're going to be positive with an illegal substance...
Whoa, did you catch that? The judge just revealed drugs were being grown inside a child's bedroom. That's not just a red flag, that's a blazing siren. What do you think? Should parents who do this automatically lose custody, or should rehab give them another chance?
then there's going to be a no contact order because obviously CPS didn't do their work. So if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I take methadone on a regular basis.
Okay.
That's in my system. I have quit smoking. I knew though it took like 2 months last time for when I was in CPS to get clean. It's been over a month since.
So here's the thing. See, this is the problem. And this is, I understand that CPS can only keep their cases for a year and they say, oh, people are doing okay, it appears, so we're just going to dismiss this case. That case has been dismissed for a while. You should not have gone back to using marijuana. And I'm assuming when you say in your system, that's marijuana?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the person, your wife, has she been using marijuana as well?
No, no.
Will she be positive?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So here, this is what I want you to understand. Part of my job is to make sure that children are protected, make sure the community are protected when they're placed on probation. All right. Methadone. I understand that people use methadone. In my personal opinion, methadone is just another drug, but I understand why it's prescribed, but those levels should be going down. But you should not be testing positive for marijuana. Marijuana is not a part of the methadone recovery system.
Yes, Your Honor.
So why should I allow him to have contact when he's still using marijuana? Or at least live in the home since he's still using marijuana?
Well, I was unaware that he was still using.
Judge, I was as well with all of my conversations with him, where obviously marijuana was the issue. He did not inform me that several months ago he used it. I can say that what happened in court at the last setting scared him greatly in terms of having to move out of the house and not being able to be around his children. I've watched the interaction with him, and at least the small one, Layla, is very good. I don't think he will be using it anymore. And of course, I have no problem with the court zero tolerancing him on weekly marijuana urine testing just to make sure that he's complying. I don't think he will. I think he got really scared at the last setting that he needs to get his act together and has not had any since then.
All right. So here's my question for you. Do you have parents in the city?
I have a father, yeah.
All right. Is that an appropriate place to stay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So this is what I'm going to order. He's going to live with his father, not live in that home until he's negative for marijuana. You know,
And then as soon as he's negative, he can go back.
when he's negative, they can come back to the court and ask that he be allowed to live in the home. So here's the thing. Your attorney was fighting so hard for you and you didn't do your part. So don't blame her. She did her part. You didn't do your part.
Of course.
Your part was to come into court to be negative, present something to me. because you knew the state was asking for no contact. You knew I had concerns because drugs were being grown inside your child's room. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Are you employed?
I am, Your Honor.
And what do you do?
Packing for Pure Flavor.
All right. There's going to be a $1,500 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. This is run concurrent with 2025 CR 007562C. Is that a motion to revoke?
No, that's the main case, actually, Judge.
Yes, that's the initial drug charge, CTD drug case.
So the 2025 CR 009798, is that the case we're proceeding on?
We're proceeding on both, Your Honor. They're running concurrently.
One of them is a state jail, so we.
Can I have the other case, please? I only have one. All right, the court is calling the 2025 CR 009798 and 2025 CR 007562C. All right, so they're end cause number. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute, Norma. It's divided up weird. So I have part of this, but I don't have the docket sheet or anything for it. So there's some missing pages. I don't have the, yes. I don't have the admonishments on this. That's the one.
Do you need us to step back, Judge?
Oh, no, just give us a moment.
Judge, turn your mic on.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Oh, and on this one, do you have a docket sheet? Thank you. All right. So, and cause number, could you all move? Because y'all are blocking Vashon, and sometimes if you can't see, you can't hear. At least that's how it is for me. So in 2025 CR 009798, there's a $1,500 fine probated, 3 years deferred adjudication. It's a run concurrent with 2025 CR 007562C. There's to be no residing with Layla Aguero, and no unsupervised contact with Layla Aguero.
And there it is, the marijuana admission. Notice how the defense attorney is caught off guard, saying she didn't even know. This is courtroom whiplash at its finest. Quick question for you. If someone's on methadone treatment, should marijuana use still count as a deal breaker, or is the judge right to clamp down here?
Until the defendant tests negative.
And Judge, is that negative for the marijuana, or do you want him off the methadone as well?
The methadone, the doctors will have to do that. But what I can tell you with methadone, that's not technically supposed to be down.
Yeah.
All right. So the levels on that needs to start going down.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. $100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are complete, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits one time per month until further notice. And that cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
I did, Your Honor.
Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And cause number 2025 CR 007562C, the court will sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be a $2,000 fine. That will be probated. There's to be restitution of $380 to the Bexar County Crime Lab for drug testing. $200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. And I'm going to order the life skills course. Once that's completed, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits until further notice, one time per month. There's to be no residing with Layla Aguero and no unsupervised contact with Layla Aguero until you present with a negative UA. Probation in either of those cases, is there anything else?
Employment, sir.
All right, thank you. Proof of employment. And each cause number, there is to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
So Judge, so that I'm fully aware in regards to the methadone, are you saying non-supervised contact until negative from the marijuana and others and anything else other than that methadone, or?
No, it should just be, he shouldn't be positive for anything except methadone.
Okay, that's
Thank you. And that cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this plea bargain agreement in that cause number, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Your child is 100% dependent upon you. She can't go in Travis Park and make it on her own. She's 100% dependent on you and your wife. If any of you fall down on the job, then she's just out there alone by herself. You understand?
I do, Your Honor.
So you're going to have to start doing better. And doing drugs is not good. All right? In this court, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come to the court.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
May we be
you.
excused?
Yes.
Judge, may I approach?
Have they?
No, not yet, Judge.
Oh. Hi. So you drug tested today. Are the results going to be okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to have you drug tested today. All right.
I'm in line.
You have a seat, Mr. Seeloff. I'm writing you in already. You'll be next.
Here's Kelly.
Court is calling 2025.
Just a second. Judge.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My microphone cut off on me. Cord up there.
Need some help?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. White.
Try. Here you go, ma'am. I got it. You're welcome. We're gonna knock anything else over and destroy it. I will roll. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, it's all short.
Your Honor, with that situation with drug, she's on prescription medication.
Methadone as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are the prescriptions for?
For mental health.
Okay. Just as long as it's Not an illegal substance.
I just don't know if they come out on drug test or not.
Oh, we'll find out. All right, Mr. Cox,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have the trial court certification on the 16 cause number. The cause number ending in 16. So if you
It
could,
should have been both our
if you could grab that for me.
And extra.
All right. Do you need a pen? And to everyone else, be patient. Put some patience in your pocket. We're gonna go as quickly as we can, but maintaining everybody's humanity, because these are not numbers, these are people. And it takes time so that I can make sure that I set conditions so you can be successful. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 007562B and 2025 CR 009816, State versus Kelly Aguero. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Cornelius Cox for the defendant.
All right, and are you Miss Aguero?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, we're here for sentencing. And the reason why your attorney wanted this recalled and not do it on the day that was originally set is because of no contact orders, right?
Yes.
And it's no contact orders regarding your child. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Kelly or
All right. So, if you're drug tested today,
Powerful moment here. The judge reminds both parents that their daughter is 100% dependent on them. No excuses, no shortcuts. This is the emotional gut punch of the hearing. If you were in the judge's chair, would you give them one more chance, or is it time for stricter consequences?
what will the results be?
please.
All right. And you mentioned earlier about mental health. Are you seeing a doctor?
I currently got enrolled with the Center for Healthcare. My first appointment is not till October, but I have been going to the medical transplant specialty in the medical center to take my medication and stay on top of that.
Okay. And let me just tell you, the reason why I asked that of you is because I want to make sure that you're receiving the help you need to be successful on this probation.
Yes.
Right. So were you aware that your husband had been using?
No.
So you need to make a decision on who you want your star to be attached to, because I'll tell you what I told him. Your child cannot take care of herself. She can't survive at Travis Park. She's 100% dependent on you as a parent and your husband as her parent to do what's in her best interest. And what's in her best interest is not continuing to use illegal substances. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. And cause number 2025 CR 009816. The court will sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 007562B. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. Are you employed?
Not at the moment. No.
All right. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. MIC evaluation out of custody. Continued referral to Center for Healthcare Services. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. State, are you still requesting no contact with the child?
For her, we are fine with no harmful injurious contact so long as there are regular field visits by probation throughout the duration of probation.
All right. There's to be no harmful or injurious contact with Layla Aguera. Your attorney will explain to you what no harmful or injurious contact means. There's going to be field visits until further notice. And So, you know, Jacob Aguirre is not allowed to reside in that household until the court allows him to reside in that household. And whether or not he resides in that household is 100% dependent upon his actions. So if he continues to use marijuana, that's on him. You understand?
Yes.
But if you allow him to reside in that household, that's going to be a violation of your probation. You understand? Okay. So no residing with Jacob Aguirre. Now that can change once he's negative. Do you understand? Probation, is there anything else with regards to that case? All right. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal in that case? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Next, we're proceeding in 2025 CR 007562B. The court will sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 009816. I'm not going to order restitution for the drug testing because he should be paying for that. And he's already supposed to pay for that. I think it would be double dipping if each party paid the amount for testing of the same drug. So there's going to be 200 hours in community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be waived. The other 100 hours will be waived once you complete the life skills course. Proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. No harmful or injurious contact with Layla Aguirre. Field visits until further notice, 1 time per month. No residing with Jacob Aguirre. And again, that will change once he tests negative. Probation, is there anything else?
Okay.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. We can go off the record. Here's the thing. You went through CPS and you went through CPS. Usually those cases take a minimum of a year. You went through that. And you got to start making decisions whether or not you're going to hang your star with your husband or not. But if he continues on this path, things are not going to go well. And when things don't go well for him, if you tied to him, they're not going to go well for you, because Child Protective Services will be involved back in your life. And all of these Child Protective Services cases, that is permanently on your record like a criminal history. Whenever you pick up a new Child Protective Services case, a history will come up of all your cases with them, and whether there were reasons to believe or not. And guess what? If your parents had a Child Protective Services case when you were a child, that's going to come up as well. So you better start making changes. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's ready.
Are you ready for the next one?